Now comes the exciting part, taking your application, your APK file, and uploading it to the Android market. And it's quite easy, to be honest. All you have to do is go to developer.android.com. Off to the side, you'll see this publish, where we're actually going to publish to the Android market. And it is an open service, so it's actually free to upload as many apps as you want. Okay, so it's free to upload them. Now, there is one thing I need to warn you about, because as I click on that link, I can see various apps, but right down here at the bottom, this is where you become a developer. So you click here and then you fill out a form. I've already done that, but the one thing you'll need to know about becoming an Android developer is that it will cost $25. Okay, that's $25 for a year. And again, that means unlimited applications you can upload. And with such a market growing, all these various Android devices being released almost weekly, it makes it a really good investment. So again, once you pay that, you can go ahead and upload as many apps as you want. I already have a couple in here, okay? And not only is it doing some tracking, but notice that they are free as well. So I get some stats. But what I want to do is I want to go ahead and upload the application I've made. So I'm going to select Upload Application. Now, right in here, it's basically fill in the blank. So again, I want to take that APK file and I want to upload it. So I'm going to select Choose File. I'm going to go to my desktop. I'm going to go into the Android SDK, and the last place I had it was in the Platform Tools folder. And here's my Invaders APK file. So I'll click Choose, and then I'll click Upload. All right, there it is. Notice that it does have an icon. There's actually a couple different icons, the version name, different things. There is one permission that we warn the user about, which means that there's that wake lock call, so the screen's not going to go to sleep, so they could still play the game. All right, so it will give you any sort of warnings just for you to be aware of, just to make sure you have those in there as well. All right, next up are the screenshots. Okay, so you can upload screenshots that appear when you see the description of your game. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a couple of those. In my Assets folder, in Graphics, I'm going to go ahead and choose those particular files. These screenshots for my app are these 480 by 854 images. So they're JPEGs. They could also be PNG files, but they're just quick representations of the gameplay and the first screen. So I'll choose that one. I'll upload it. There it is. I'll go ahead and add another. Choose File, and add that second screen as well. All right, so there are my screenshots. Next up, the high resolution application icon. And again, this is a 512 by 512 image. It could be a PNG or JPEG, so just go ahead and create those files. Again, they're already created. Here it is, this 512 image. That's what it looks like. Choose that. Click Upload. The promotional graphic, which will be used, say for instance on that previous page I've shown, I want to probably make that as well and upload it. So that's a 180 by 120 image. And notice that a lot of these images are pretty similar, just different sizes and different crops. Click Upload. And this feature graphic is also optional, but again, I've made one, so I'll just go ahead and upload that large image. It's actually a 1024 by 500. Choose it, click Upload. All right, so I have all my graphics uploaded. I can have a promotional video. I want to opt out promoting the application. Say, for instance, if it's for a select group of people, I might consider checking that box, but really I want this to be free for everybody. And now I can jump in here to the listing details. So again, I'm supplying to the Android market the various details of this application. Doodle Galaxy Invaders. Description. All right, little description. Pretty much they just need to know that it's like a Space Invaders type game. But I'd want to talk it up as much as possible in here in this description. Just not too much text is all. Any recent changes? Again, if this is the 2.0 version and I've added, say for instance, more aliens, I might want to describe that. And then promotional text. There's my promotional text. Application type, it could be an application, but of course this is a game, so I'm selecting game. Category, well, again, I got plenty in here. This is just a casual game. That was the purpose of it, for a user just to play it while they're standing in line waiting at the bank or whatever the case may be. Price is going to be free. Now, I can set up a merchant account, and I would go ahead and do that, and Google Checkout would be used. But what I need there is I would need a tax ID and some other technical information. But in this case, since I want everybody to have this game, I'm going to go ahead and keep it as free. Now, a good idea is to have potentially like a light version of a game, LITE, and then the full version that you'd actually charge for. So you can do both with one game, but in this case, this one's just going to be free. Okay, copy protection is going to be off, so anybody can copy it as many times as they want. The content, well, this is pretty much for everybody. And locations, there's no location issue because there's really not a whole lot of text in it. I think anybody, regardless of where you live or what language you speak, should be able to play this game. Lastly, we have the contact information, website, email, as well as phone number you can enter in. And this came from my profile. So when you first sign up as a developer, that's where this information will come from, and you can always change it. All right. So Android content guidelines, those are additional guidelines just saying you adhere to all the basic rules and suggestions as far as the graphics go and the content as well. So again, this is a free market, so these are just guidelines. Overall, you're not going to have a problem at all submitting your app, but it does meet the Android content guidelines, and I want to check this last checkbox as well. I'll click Publish. And there it is. Doodle Galaxy Invaders currently is not rated or has been downloaded. So as you can see, it's really easy to upload a game or pretty much any mobile app to the Android market.